Hey, what's going on guys, Akash here. Welcome to my channel, welcome to another video. So in this video I'm going to show you guys how you can create a QR code generator web app using Flask. So in my previous video I've already showed how you can create a very basic Flask app. If you haven't checked that already, I'll put a link in the description, check that out. And before getting started, many of you guys have already asked me which code editor do I use. So personally I use a code editor which is very user friendly, its interface is clean, and with that I use the Terminus app as the terminal emulator because you don't have any command prompt in Android. So that's it. You can check these two in the Play Store. So without wasting more time, let's get started. Okay, so right now I'm in my directory QRCODE. So in this directory I need a Python file. Let's create it, and I'm gonna name it app.py because in general while using Flask we name it app.py just as we use I in for loops. Now in this file we have to import such things like from Flask import Flask or Flask. We need two more things just like render templates and request. Then we have to create we have to import QR code also as we are creating the QR code. Then I'm gonna make an object named app and assign the value to flask __name__. Then app.route, and inside parentheses I'm gonna just leave it to a single slash, and then I'm gonna define a function named home, and then just return render templates, and inside that I'm gonna pass index.html, which will be our main page. So what I'm doing here is I'm telling the program that when I open the website, the home function will get executed and the index.html file will return. Okay, and then app.run, and inside parentheses I'm gonna pass debug equals to true. So what this does, when you change something in this Python file, it will save automatically and restart the program again. Okay, so now I need another folder. Let's name it templates here, and inside the templates I'm going to create another file named index.html. Okay, and then in this HTML file I'll simply write some HTML code. So in this body I'll need a division. I'm gonna name it container. Now remember, this container is not from the bootstrap container, I'm just naming it container. And inside that I need two parts. So in the first part I'm gonna take input from the user, and the second part I'm gonna show the results. So let's get the first part. Here I need a form. I'm gonna name it form. In action I'm gonna pass I'm gonna pass slash make QR, and I'll change the method to post. Okay, so inside that I need an input tag, which will be the text one, because I need some data to take from the user and then convert it into the. Okay, let's create that. Here's the text one. I'm gonna name it data, and instead of the value one I'll use the placeholder attribute to create a placeholder. I'm gonna just leave it with enter data to convert. Okay, then I need another input, which will be the submit one. Here's the submit. I'm gonna name it submit, and here I'll pass the value submit also. Yep. Okay, now I've made those input fields. Now I need another division where I'll show the output. So let's create it and name it output. Inside it I'll leave it right now. I'll code it later. HTML comment, and let's say output here. I'll code the output later. Now all I need is CSS. Okay, so let's link it. I'll link the CSS file. And here's the twist. I'm not gonna link it just as we do in HTML. Here we are gonna put two curly braces. Here it is. And inside that we have to use a function named URL for. And inside this parenthesis, the first parameter will be static and the second parameter will be file name equals to, then the file name style.css. So this is how we link other files to HTML file in Flask. Now we need to create another folder named static, and inside this static folder we are going to need another file named style.css. Let's create that too. Okay, and now I'm gonna just write some basic CSS. Okay, so I've wrote all the CSS needed. Now I'm gonna create another node named makeQR app.route, and inside parenthesis this time I'm gonna make it makeQR, which I put in those method part of the form. Yep. Now I have to create another function named, I'm gonna name it makeQR, just make, so no problem, make, and right now I'm gonna pass it. Okay, now let's make a variable named data, and I'm gonna now use the request one, the request method, request dot form dot toDate. So what I'm doing here is taking all the data from the form tag and I'm taking those as a dictionary, Python dictionary. Now let's create another variable. I'm gonna just name it again data, and this time I'll take the name, where it is, the name data. So here from those dictionary, here I'll take the value of the key named data. Okay, so I've decided to change the variable from data to convert, because if something happens, there's always a chance, So now I'm gonna make the QR code using QR code module, QRCODE.make. Inside that I'm gonna pass the variable data to convert. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna save that into the static folder, and let's name the image image.jpg. Yep. Okay, so now I want to show, now I have to return render template again index.html, because I want the home page again. Now in this index.html file I have to show the output, right? I have left some space there. Now I'm gonna show the image. Let's name it QR. Source will be again two curly braces. Inside that use the function URL for, and as the parameter we're gonna pass the first parameter as static, the folder name, and then static, and then file name will be image.jpg. Okay, and then the alter text will be QR code. Okay, so I have done everything. Now all I have to do is just run this thing again. Those image files are same. Now I have to write CSS for the image one, so let's write that too. Now if I run this program again, python app.py, now if I run this, you can see the website is now live in this link. If I copy this and paste it to web browser, Now you can see this website is looking quite great. Now in this input field, if I type anything I want, okay, like and subscribe just for instance, and submit it. Okay, methods. Okay, so I have made a small mistake. So in this app.route here, okay, now I forgot something to put here. We have to pass another attribute, methods equals to, this will be a list. Inside that list I'll pass get, and the second one will be post. Yeah, it's done. Again, I have to run this program. Let's copy the link and paste it to the web browser. Again, if I again type like and subscribe, and then if I submit it, you can see the QR code is visible. You can literally download it, and once it download, let's open it with the QR code scanner. So as you can see, the text is visible to us. Okay guys, so this is for today. Hope it helped you. If you really like this video, subscribe to my channel, turn on the bell icon so that whenever I upload more videos like this, you can get notified. Like this video, comment down your thoughts in the comment section, share this as much as possible so that others also can make this. See you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.